Coming up next, WJTW Newschannel 11. Today on Newschannel 11, a health policy discussed in Colombia. One person wants politicians to hear their concerns loud and clear. And then, a fire destroys an apartment building. We'll tell you more about it in a minute. And then, pros and cons aired on a coal plant in northeast South Carolina. All that and more next on WJTW Newschannel 11. Now, the news channel covering all the Riverbank region. Live, local, late breaking. This is WJTW Newschannel 11 in high definition.
Hello, I'm Julius Williams, and I know everyone has just seen my new opening just now. And yes, WJTW Newschannel 11 has upgraded with some new stuff, background, music, and segments. So tell me what you think and comment on this video, and I'll try to respond fast as I can. Now for your top stories. A health policy discussed in Colombia. One person wants to make sure politicians hear concerns loud and clear. And an overnight apartment fire destroys a building. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. And also, pros con airs on Coal's plant in northeast South Carolina. More than that on that next. But let's get a check on your weather forecast. I know somebody had a bit of a wet start of this weekend because Friday was kind of wet. Now I'm going to check on the week ahead. In Colombia, it will be mostly cloudy skies with rain showers in the morning, mostly partly cloudy skies in Greenville, and mostly rain at Charleston that saw about 7 inches of rain last night. And for our temperatures, 58 degrees in Columbia, 52 in Greenville, and 70 in Charleston. I think because of all the moisture and everything in the area and stuff. And same thing in Myrtle Beach, 70 degrees. Now for our 5-day forecast, today will be rain in the mornings, high 68 degrees, low 50. For tomorrow for your church forecast, partly cloudy skies, high 73, low 45. Monday through Wednesday will be mostly clear skies. On Monday, high 71, low 45. On Tuesday, high 69, low 46. And on Wednesday, high 68, low of 40. In first news, a coach accused of putting a teacher in a headlock. A high school basketball coach in Jasper County has been charged with putting a fellow teacher in a headlock. Hardyville Assistant Police Chief Stephen Murphy said 31-year-old Markeith Ford of Beaufort faces a misdemeanor charge and disruption of school. The charges come from after a female teacher reported of being attacked in her classroom. Ford was arrested October 17th. Jasper County School District suspended Robert Huff says Ford has been suspended without pay. A South Carolina woman ordered to repay hurricane funds. A South Carolina woman must reimburse the federal government the $10,000 she received from falsely claiming to be a Katrina victim. Linda Jackson was sentenced Thursday to probation in order to repay the money after pleading guilty earlier this year. Okay, I'll be back in 30 seconds, well 45 seconds. Take a break and be back right after this break.
Digital TV has better picture, better sound, more channels. But in 2009, when broadcast TV goes all digital, will you lose your signal? Go to dtvanswers.com or call this number to learn about TV's switch to digital.
Now, the debates are over and the gloves are off. Barack Obama and John McCain, two presidential candidates competing for their main goal of becoming president. Stay tuned to WJTW Newschannel 11 for all of your 08 election news.
Okay, I'm back. About 3 weeks ago, I asked the public online who you think will win the presidential election, and this is what I got on This Week on Action J-Man. This is some of the response I got from some people. Captain Jack from Columbia, South Carolina, he says, Obama will win because McCain and Pell are making too many wrong choices. And the young people, like Obama, so more people who have never voted or first-time voters will vote during this election. Obama has done a much better job at reaching out to the younger generation, and I believe Obama will make some mistakes, but because of his inexperience, but overall, I think he will bring fresh new ideas to the table and make a great president. If he allows a second term, he will still be a good president, even if he doesn't get on a second term. And I have another one, oh my gosh, on YouTube, name is, I think McCain should win the 2008 election because he is a Republican, one, and I don't want Obama to win because he wants abortion, and that is wrong. In my own opinion, Obama says a lot of things, but probably won't even happen. McCain is just coming off and has more of a leader. Thank you for everybody who responded to it. And please respond to this video for next week's After J-Man, was going to tell you at the very end of my newscast. Thank you. Storm last night leaves thousands without power. More than 20,000 customers were without power across the Midlands, and a flash flood warning was issued in the Low Country because of high winds and bands of shower that pushed across the state. A man is charged after dozens of animals was found in his home. Authorities said 47-year-old Anderson County man has been charged with mistreating animals and neglecting of a child after the police took nearly 3 dozen animals from his home. Anderson County Social Service has custody of the child. An armed man who blocked the hospital emergency room exit in Conway for about 16 hours has been charged with having a weapon as a felon. Robert McGoyan was formally charged in federal court on Florence on Thursday, a day after the 42-year-old man surrendered to police. A judge ordered the public defender appointed. Let's look at your headlines. Now we're going to check of the Campaign 08. Starting off with Obama. Democratic presidential candidate Barack Obama says he is not sure his gravely ill grandmother will live to see the election day. Obama flew to Hawaii to visit Madeline Dunham, 85, who helped raise Obama. The Illinois senator says he left the campaign trail with less than 2 weeks remaining before the election because his grandmother is ill but alert. Her brother has said she recently fell and broke her hip. Now on the Republican side, Republican Vice Presidential candidate Sarah Palin pledged Friday to shift billions of dollars to a program for children with special needs and assured the families they have will have a friend in the White House if she's elected. Now in the national polls, Obama leads at 51%. And McCain's at 42% with 7% unsure. Now today in your Health Watch. In today's Health Watch, a health policy discussed in Columbia healthcare is another major issue in this election cycle. Something a new survey confirmed at a discussion here in Columbia. One person wants to make sure a politician hears the concerns and loud and clear. Raymond Mars is one of the many people at a partnership to fight chronic disease health forum on Friday afternoon. Now for your gas prices. In the Columbia area, the lowest gas at $2.34 at the Murphy USA at 108 Coal Station Drive at South Lake Drive, and the highest at the Raceway at $2.44 a gallon, on 2839 Charleston Highway. Well, before I leave, here's the new question for Actor J-Man. Which presidential candidate you think would help the country more? Ask this question on this video, or go to my channel and send me what you think about this on youtube.com/growingup15, or click on the channel on the corner of your screen right there. Well, that's it for this edition of WJTW Newschannel 11, the only newscast in Columbia, South Carolina broadcasting in high definition. Thank you and good night.